Hi, I'm Erin Ludlam, and today I am at the Stew Pot Kitchen in downtown Akron. What am I doing? Well, I'm about to have some soup. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're a lovely girl, but why do I care what you're having for lunch? Well, I'm about to show you why part of what's in this soup that actually came out of a basement is one of the freshest lunch options around. So, as promised, we are in the basement with owner of the Stew Pot Kitchen, Scott Malensek. So explain what's happening here, because there are bubbles and colors and tanks and things, and it doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right.
Basically what we've got going on is I've got tilapia and goldfish and some algae eaters in a big fish tank here, and their waste gets converted to ammonia by bacteria that are in the tank, and then other bacteria convert the ammonia into nitrites, and then a third type of bacteria convert the nitrites into nitrates. And then every 2 hours for about 15 minutes, a pump comes on and pumps water from here into this grow bed, and that water has the nitrates in it, which is plant fertilizer. So the plants clean up the water then, they use up all the nitrates, and clean water comes down through those two hoses and goes back on and into here. So the fish are feeding the plants, and the plants are cleaning the water for the fish.
What's actually sprouted? What is this? Onions? It looks like onions.
Yeah, yellow onions. When I got the hydroton, I put the onions in there on, I think it was Friday.
Hydroton.
And that's these little clay balls.
Ooh, what are these for?
This is another spot for bacteria to grow. But the bacteria can grow in these. These just hold water.
And we want bacteria in these too?
Absolutely. Now, if I have this stuff set up outside and I am constantly flowing it with water, yeah, it'll grow. It'll grow really fast. I had a tomato plant that I grew out of a bucket from a seed, and it was 11 feet before we took it outside, and that was in 1 month.
All right, so we're back from the basement. This is other things that we've gathered. There are some things from the basement,
This is the making of tomato basil soup. The green onions are you might recognize from the basement. On a really good day, I will literally go out to my car, turn it on, walk out to the garden, pull out some basil, pull out some tomatoes, and that's my stuff. That's my soup.
All right, so what are we making?
Well, this is, like I said, tomato basil soup. And basically all we're going to do is puree some tomatoes and put in some fresh basil from the hydroponics that's up front. And to add a little bit of sweetness, we'll put in some carrots. I'll add a little bit more savoriness. We'll put in some celery and a little bit of onion.
So how did this idea come about exactly? I mean, as far as using your own produce, was this a necessity or was this an actual genius idea you had?
I wish I could say it was a genius idea, but
you could.
Becca would hit me. And no, it's part of the whole idea of the stew pot.
I think it is interesting because your price is fairly comparable with pretty much any fast food almost. I mean,
We're pretty much the lowest, I think.
Yeah, well, as far as local restaurants, certainly, absolutely. Is this partially why you're able to do that? This is the entire reason.
Yeah, this is why. I mean, we grow our stuff, and that's that. And because we grow our own, we're able to control that we get the best food, that we get the best herbs, the most flavorful orange or tomatoes and what have you. I mean, I grow it. I know that I'm growing really good stuff. You're not stuck getting something that's been on a train for 1,500 miles, which is the average distance any item of food has traveled.
Right. So there you go. Local produce grown in a bucket, not only feeding a community, but supporting small business. That's right. Vegetables, you know it. They are superfoods. I said it. It's true.